Elon Musk is the world's richest billionaire and also one of the most controversial people. As of July 2023, he's believed to be worth $237 billion. He's seen as either a revolutionary creator or a James Bond bad guy, depending on who you ask. But no matter what people think, Elon shows that money can buy a lot of great things, even if it can't always buy happiness. Let's find out how the world's richest man, Elon Musk, spends his money, including on private jets, luxury homes, and full-fledged rocket ships. Insane car collection. Elon Musk is well known as the CEO of Tesla, the biggest electric car company in the world. The billionaire doesn't just like electric cars though. Over the years, he's also bought a few cars that use a lot of gas. This includes a 1967 Jaguar E-Type that cost $35,000 and was called the most beautiful car in the world by Enzo Ferrari. Musk also owns a 1920 Ford Model T, which is a true piece of history and could sell at sale for up to $246,000. That's a lot of money for a car that won't start until it's warmed up. But Musk's car is thought to have been a gift from a friend. This means that the millionaire probably got it for free, showing that if you're rich enough, you don't always have to spend money. Model Ts don't win races going 45 miles per hour, but Musk isn't stuck in the slow lane. He used to own a $1 million McLaren F1 from 1997. Musk has called the car the greatest vehicle ever because it can go as fast as 240 miles an hour. He crashed it in 2000 when he was trying to show another investor how fast it was. Elon kept driving after the accident. He bought a 2006 Hammond BMW M5 for $103,000 and a 2012 Porsche 911 Turbo for $160,000. Musk's collection is already impressive, but the Lotus Esprit that James Bond drove in 1976 and costs $997,000 is without a doubt the most interesting thing in his basement. The Esprit is one of the most famous 007 cars, and The Spy Who Loved Me shows an updated, fully amphibious submarine car. Elon actually bought the version of the Esprit that was used to film the submarine scenes. This means that his car has 4 propellers instead of wheels and is made to move around underwater. The car can't go on land, but Musk said that after he buys it in 2013, he'll try to turn it into a fully submersible vehicle that can change shape by using Tesla technology. He hasn't been able to change the car yet, so his plans to become James Bond are still just a dream for now. A fleet of private jets. Let's move on from Elon's garage to his airplane hangar to see how the world's richest man lands a plane. Elon doesn't sit on a bus with crying kids, which is no surprise. When he needs to go somewhere, he usually flies in one of his 3 private planes. Musk's favorite and most expensive plane is a 2015 Gulfstream 650ER that cost him $70 million. It's the best plane on the market. The 650ER is a mobile house that can fit up to 19 people who want to eat caviar, drink champagne, and make fun of the poor. We'd all be crazy to own just one private jet, but Musk owns 2 Gulfstream G550s, which are a bit older and cost about $42 million each. In 2022, Musk was criticized online for taking a 9-minute, 33-mile trip from San Francisco to San Jose, which would take about 40 minutes by car. He's said to have flown more than 160,000 miles in 2018, which is the same as going around the world 6 times. People pointed out that Musk's wasteful use of his private plane is a bit hypocritical since he owns the biggest car company in the world that claims to be eco-friendly. After all, a private jet produces about 50 times as much CO2 per person as a regular car that doesn't use electricity. Elon says that this makes sense because he doesn't take vacations and only uses the jets for work. Whether or not that's true, many people think that if his job requires him to go 33 miles, he should just use the company car. Unbelievable real estate portfolio. Musk has said that he doesn't want to live a lavish life even though he is a billionaire. Still, the wealthy Mr. Musk is known to have a Tesla ring with rubies that he got from the famous designer Ben Baller. Elon doesn't seem to want to spend his money on expensive items, and he said that he doesn't want to spend a lot of money on himself in general. In fact, the only thing we know he bought with his money was a hair transplant, which would have cost him between $20,000 and $30,000. Aside from that, Musk doesn't seem to be very interested in living a luxurious life. In fact, he said back in 2020 that he planned to sell almost everything he owned, including all of his real estate. Up until that point, Musk had been collecting mansions like Pokemon cards. He owns 6 different homes in Los Angeles alone. Somero Road is a nice cul-de-sac in Bel Air with 5 huge homes. Musk used to own 3 of them. He paid $4.3 million, $6.4 million, and $24.25 million for the 3 buildings that were next to each other. Chalon Road is just 1 street over, and it used to be home to 3 of Musk's houses, including his biggest Bel Air property. The 16,000 square foot house at 10911 Chalon Road has 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a 2-story library, a swimming pool, and a tennis court. Elon's main home in LA was reportedly the $29 million property, but that didn't stop him from buying a $20 million mansion and a $6.7 million house on the same street. That's probably one way to make sure you get along with your neighbors. Elon's most luxurious property was a 7-bedroom, 10-bathroom home in Hillsborough, California. It was his most expensive property outside of Los Angeles. The $30 million house was built in 1912 and has a large kitchen, a cocktail parlor, and wide hallways. It's on more than 47 acres of land. Elon kept his promise in 2021 when he sold all of his homes and moved into a boxable tiny house. The boxable casita is a pre-made building that's 375 square feet and costs $50,000. It's delivered to you on the back of a flatbed truck. Musk stayed in the boxable for a while, but people in Boca Chica, Texas, near the SpaceX South Texas launch site, say he also has a $200,000 3-bedroom home there. Musk apparently gave the tiny house an 8-foot wall, a bunch of security cameras, and a kid's playhouse in the shape of a rocket ship. This makes it clear that the property belongs to a rocket-obsessed billionaire and not a normal family of 4. Elon has quite the investment profile. Lots and lots of his money goes there. Elon has a very impressive resume right now, but that's not the end of his list of business projects and investments. Musk has put money into so many companies that it's hard to talk about them all in detail. So let's start with the most important ones. Solar panels. Throughout his career, Musk has put a lot of money into Solar City, which is one of the best companies in the US for putting solar panels on homes. The company was finally bought by Tesla for $2.6 billion in 2016. In 2011, Elon and 4 other business people put a total of $20 million into Stripe, a new company that helps websites run online shopping. After 10 years of spending, Stripe is now worth about $74 billion. Sci-fi brain scanners. In 2015, Musk put money into a company called Neurovigil, which made the iBrain, the first handheld brain monitor in the world. The innovation is just a big hat that can look at electrical signals in the brain. This helps doctors figure out what's going on with people who have neurological diseases. These are just a few examples of Elon Musk's investments, which show how the billionaire has spent billions of dollars on other people's companies and the ideas he believes in. It turns out that Musk's money is everywhere. So there you have it. That's how Elon Musk spends his money. Thanks for watching this video.